Hello everyone, it's Recharger here, and welcome to another weekly episode in um 2026. So there we go. First video of I think this is the first video. I really didn't check the calendar, um, but I think I am recording this in 2025, but this will be uploaded in 2026. So yeah, I have some loose stuff, which I will probably not show in the beginning because I want to go more in depth on them like separately. Uh, but it's gonna be like two green lights, one Johnny Lightning, and one Auto World. So that would be that, and I'll start off with the stuff that we'll be opening. So first of all, we've got two green lights. Let me move these loose cars away, they're bothering my hand. So we have this like hobby exclusive. This is the 1969 Checker Taxi in green. Why it's in green, I have no idea. I've never seen one I haven't even seen the real one even in yellow in real life, so not sure why this was green. So released in 2021, so that will be very cool. Next up, we have this Tokyo Torque Series 4. This is the 1969 Datsun 510 in this blue. I think it was also in green, but I don't know, haven't seen it. Yeah, getting the Datsuns going, and I've seen some more in my country's Diecast store, which I need to get also. Because I am hunting. This one from 2018. Here's all the other cars you can find. Not interested in any of them except this one. Yeah, so I'm hunting down as soon as I got my first 510 Datsun from Greenlight, and I really like it. Now I'm hunting all of them down as much as I can. Not going on searching and stuff like that, but if I see some pop up, I am jumping on it. So that will be that one. And then we have Johnny Lightning. We have this 2-pack of the Boogie Vans. I did open like this style of just with different like vans or different designed vans in one of my previous videos. Then this not this year, last year. Yeah, but we'll get into that later on. Here's the other stuff you can find in these 2-pack. See, it's a 2021 release, so this one's pretty old. But that's that. Put you there. I know, here. Let's put you there. Then we have one Auto World. This one is like a Miho exclusive. So this is the Geolander Yokohama. It is a Jeep. It is a 2018 Jeep Rubicon Unlimited. So I don't have any of these off-roady styled Jeeps with the gear and everything on the top. So this is new to me. With all the other stuff, I think I have a checkered yellow one. For the vans, I have at least one different color variation of these, so these are not new. This is a new model to me. I have Jeeps, like from our world, but not with the off-road stuff, like gear and stuff. So I don't know if it's just the added top or the wheels are bigger or something. I don't know, not fully. Yeah. Then this one is from 2022, if you're interested. Then I have gotten my. Well, let's just get into it. So Mini GT, the Bentley Flying Spur. This one is the Neptune color. The model's number is 351. I believe this was its like first color variation. Not the variation. I think it was the first one. I'm not fully sure, but I am missing one more, which is the newest release. It is. I already have like bought. It's already like it's just that it didn't make it to me. It's at my a fellow collector has it in their hands. So I'll be probably getting those for the 2026 videos. for the 2026 release. I mean, not release, but that Diecast haul video. Probably that's how it's gonna go, because I didn't get them for 2020. Wasn't able to get them in my hands in 2025 before I did the Diecast haul video. But that will be the last one I'm missing. There's also that artsy one, which is like very colorful and everything. I really don't like how that one looks, so that will be the only one that I will not be getting from the Flying First Spur. So yeah, this is the blue one. And lastly, we have an M2. So we have this 1971 Dodge Charger SE383. This is also not a new model to me, but this will be replacing the current model I have, because I once bought this Charger in a brown color. It looks awesome. Just its back wheels were like really bent. So I took it apart, I tried to fix it, and in the result of fixing it, I broke it even more. So it's beyond fixing. So I think that's going to be like a diorama piece, or for a feature or something like that. Because there's nothing I can do about it. At least I can't. I know maybe some customizers could, but I don't know. At least I can't. Or maybe I could if I really wanted to, but I really don't have the tools and the stuff and blah blah blah. So I saw this one in the store. I was like, okay, this will be a cool one to replace that one, and I'll at least won't have to worry of not having this car in my collection whatsoever. Because up till that brown one, I had only the Hot Wheels mainline version, and nobody else. I didn't have it from anybody else. So that will be the cars for today. So which ones I'm the most hyped about personally? Besides the loose stuff, which you're not seeing now, but you'll see them. I think I really want to see this one. I actually want to see the Boogie Bands. These are my personal choices, which hopefully I can use it like this as a thumbnail. So there we go. Let's put all that to the side. Let's start with those loose cars. So first of all, we have a Greenlight. This is a Ford Taurus. It's from the Black Bandit series. So this one is a very like RoboCop styled car. If it didn't have this on the side, I think it had a slightly different maybe rims or something for the RoboCop car, but this is the closest I have now to the RoboCop car. So as you can see, the license plate says Black Bandit. It has a police car. So you got lensed front and back lights, also the roof light, metal rubber tires. It is numbered, so it's a 2820 out of how many I don't know. Originally, this model came out in 2021. As you can see, there it is. It's the 1988 Ford Taurus. So finally, I wanted this model for a while now. I would like to get the civilian version, which I have seen actually in the hobby store in my country, which hopefully I'll get next time I'm there. So this is the, let's see if I can magnify it. It is the 1949 Buick Roadmaster. So number 1938. Metal rubber tires, of course. It's Greenlight. It is extremely rare to get a plastic base car. But this is, I have, this one was also a Black Bandit version. As you can see, there's the license plate. It says PB. And on front also. This one's slightly different from the one I have. I'll probably have to check if there's like a difference in the year or something. Because there's some trim options that mine has different. And also my interior is in different color. But everything else mostly looks the same. So there you have it. Buick Roadmaster. Very beautiful big car. Next up we have a John Lightning. So I don't know, this will not this will not go, actually I didn't check, this still has an opening hood. No, just separately cast. I know that one doesn't open. What about this one? Nope, doesn't open. So like through the camera you cannot see it. I can't even show you, like, like the bed only. Only the bed is like doing that, like color shifting. This thing is very dark purple, like really dark purple. In real life, you barely can even notice it. On camera, it doesn't really do more as much justice to show that it's dark purple. Maybe you can see it. I personally, through the camera, can't even. I can barely notice it that it's not black. So the one I have in my collection is black, and this one is like the dark purple version. I think they both came in the same set. I just didn't get this one. Somebody else got it right before me, so there you go. This is the. I think it's a Chevy El Camino. I know it's a Chevy, but is it an El Camino? Is what I don't know. So just pick up on the license plate. So there you go. Could be a Ranchero actually. No wait. Was Chevy? Did Chevy have Rancheros? Or there was somebody else. Oh no, Ford has Rancheros. Okay. I'm guessing this is some type of year of El Camino. I'm sorry I didn't have time to check this. So next up we have the last of the loose cars. This is the Cherry square body step side truck. Doesn't really. No, it just no, it doesn't say. I don't know why Otherworld this does. Like they print some like stuff like there's the chassis number, there's the release date. As you can see, it's 2022, and their like legal thing, and then their symbol, but they don't show it anywhere on the bottom. Like, what car is this? Because sometimes when I'm searching up stuff, I want to know what I have, and I don't know what I have because I can't actually, like, there's not written anywhere. So this one has like this wooden paneled bed, has a drop gate that drops down. You can nicely close it. Opening hood, which stays open, and it's fully detailed but blacked out, all in there. It comes with these rims that I really don't like. At first I wanted to swap them out, but then I kind of get used to it. Comes in this like burgundy brown color. I think it's burgundy, burnt sienna or something like that. I don't know. It's hard to say. It's some type of brown. So it says USA on the license plate, and yeah, this will be a nice addition to my collection. It doesn't roll all that well though, so that will be that. Everybody else rolls very nice. This one, I think it's because of those like thin tires plus the big rims. Okay, let's continue with Otherworld since I just did that one. So let's do this one, the Jeep. So there's nothing really written anywhere. You can read. Comes with this separate little box, which is hollow. So I don't think this plastic would fit in there. No, it's bigger. So sadly it won't. So I'll just throw that out. I'll keep the box for traveling purposes. So here's the model. Yeah, I think this one has like more off-roady wheels, or maybe I'm wrong, but they do look chunkier than the ones I have. It says Yokohama. We have very nice details going on the rims. I really do like that. It says Geolander MT also on the tires. We have like jerry cans, spare wheel on the top. We have the extra fog lights, or what do you call them, like high beams. Supposed to have a tow hitch, but it doesn't, so it's just an empty slot. This is metal on metal, rubber tires. Yeah, released 2022. Should have an opening hood. And it does. There you go. Some engine it's like a modern car, so the engine details are not that fun. I can tell you that. But everything looks nice and crisp and looks very, very good actually. I really don't want to find actually any problems, so I'm perfectly fine. It rolls super well. So this is a win. This one is a very good one. Awesome. Actually, I'm a bit confused right now. How can I tell if it's a red edition? Is it? Can somebody tell me, like, is it supposed to be this in this red? Oh, actually not, because never mind. If it would be like this, those red the chase versions, I had probably a different inside and stuff like that. So I think it's supposed to be like this. So, not gonna think about that. So yeah. Okay, let's do next. Me GT. Bentley Flying Spur. Oops, almost dropped it. Okay, out of the box, it looks way better than it did in the box, like on the picture. Because on the picture, it was like that, like faded blue, and this is like nice, like real metallic. This thing looks awesome. Got the full details of lights and everything. Metal on metal, of course. Not much detail going on the base, but I don't really care about the base. For these modern cars, the roof is plastic. Yeah, it's plastic. Okay, that's interesting. Interesting. Yeah, the roof is plastic. Well, since in real life this would be like glass, I think. So that will be that. There's your front. Very big rims. As all modern cars are, very big wheels and big rims. So there you go. I'm stoked. Oh, it rolls so smoothly. Oh, I just like this car. I recently saw it in real life on the driving on the road. I was like, ah, man, if I had money, definitely would get that. As much as I love the classic stuff, but the classic stuff needs garage and stuff. This you can actually keep in a parking lot. Fenced, of course, but still. Um, Also the Jeep, basically, but okay, that's that. Let's go to Greenlight, and let's do the 1969 Datsun 510. So here's our tiny car of today. I thought the Taurus was going to be the tiniest, but no, this is the tiniest car of today's video. There's our front, so we have these all separate pieces except the lights. The lights are painted. The taillights are separate, so they're lensed. It is metal on metal, rubber tires. The number for it is very big, so originally made in 2017. So yeah, there's all that. I really like the details. At first I thought it was going to be this car is in green, not blue, but I'll take it anyway. I think this one has an opening hood. Yes, it does. Sort of, maybe not. It doesn't really want to open, so I'm not going to force it. It just doesn't want to go any further. It just stops there. Yeah, I don't want to force it. I'm just going to leave it shut. I don't know if it even needs to be open. Because I don't remember the last time I opened the 510 Datsun. So, yeah, I think this is a very cool one. So, rolls very good. Look how tiny this thing is next to the Bentley. The Bentley is a gigantic car. Like, when I saw it on the street, it was just don't have words even how big that thing is, and I know that this thing is super small. So, like I said, smallest car of the video. Let's continue. Checker Taxi from 1969. So I believe there is a sort of civilian version, which this back window is like closed or something. Not fully sure, but I think there's something like that out there. This one is in the green color, which is a little bit weird, but it probably was version in some maybe part of USA. Here's a number 1117, originally made in 2019. So we have painted light details for the front. The top, this thing which says taxi is a little bit crooked on the front side, but it's fine, I'm done. The taillights are also painted, so it would be pretty hard to make those in that such small scale work, but the look at the details on the base are insanely awesome. There's a lot of good stuff. Looks like we're gonna have everything's gonna be fine with wheels, and yes it is. It rolls very well. Actually didn't check. Does this open? Oh yeah, it does. There we go. There's details in there also. Very nice. Shuts perfectly. So there we go. There's another very good car. Very good car. Okay, let's do the boogie vans. Let's read some fantastic facts. So the street van was an optional package on Dodge Tradesman vans beginning in 1976. It added lots of bright work, custom wheel, and modified interiors. Ford freewheeling option was available in several models from 1977 through 1980. It added custom striping, trick wheels, and plenty of flashy classic 1970s era old trends. So that was that. So the cars for today, for these two at least, are the 1976 Dodge Street Van, and the one is the 1977 freewheeling Ford van. Very interesting name, freewheeling. So yeah, let's get them off. So I believe one will be coming with plastic wheels and the other one will be with rubber tires. Which one was which, not fully sure, but I'll get to see that in a second. So let's start with the Ford. Okay. Yeah, so it is a big, chunky van. So Disco says on the back. This one comes with the rubber tires and the metal base. You can see it's under plain mantis from 2002, so this is an old casting. It's possible that it's not scale accurate, but maybe it is because it's pretty big. So who knows? As painted, the windows are painted for the back, so it's all solid, except for the front. The front one is the actual window, and the little bits here also part of the front windshield. The front details are all painted, same as the back. So only added stuff is the exhausts and the bumpers also. So there you go. Check roll test. Rolls super well, big boy. So I'm not sure. It looks a bit small next to the checker, but I could be wrong. Like maybe I haven't seen one in real life, so I can't really say if it's accurate scale or not. Let's move the checker to the other side because we can have the space for the other van. So yeah, this one comes with the plastic wheels. So this one's plastic wheels and metal base. Also comes with the added exhausts on the side. This one is more like looks more sporty than the other one. That one looks more of the dad version, and this one would be like the son version. At least that's what it looks like. Is this the round 2 or is the plain mantis version? Says plain mantis underneath the twin 1 release of this model. So it probably was retooled or something. I don't know, re-released or something. Probably without didn't have the exhaust or something. I'm not sure. I'm just guessing here. So the wheels look awesome. This thing probably rolls as like a dream. Really love the design. And yes, it does. It does roll very, very good. So there you go. There's another one there. And then lastly, we have our M2 Dodge Charger. Okay. get it off the base. And let's hope, at least I'm hoping, that this will be fine without any issues whatsoever. And I'll be a happy collector. I'm already a happy collector, but I'll be more happier if this is perfectly fine. Because, like I said, M2 is... most of the models you see here are all obtained not as easy as the US people have them. Like, they have them in their basic grocery stores, where I have to go and find this online through other buyers, through other collectors. The model shop that we have, they get this stuff much less than all of the JDM stuff, which is I don't know. There's more JDM stuff and modern stuff in that store than the stuff that I like here. Of course, this is the only JDM here, but still, you get what I mean. So this one comes in this odd looking green color with also a darker green interior. We have this like matte style roof, which I think is like vinyl. Comes with metal, so this one looks perfectly fine. So the piece that I had broken, like, was this piece, which comes separately. That was broken really badly. The wheels weren't even staying in the place; they were all over the place. For the one I have, at least, this one's perfectly fine. 71 Dodge Charger, made 2024. Here's your details for the back. So this piece is separate. Front is also a separate piece. The splitter is well, feels like a separate piece, but maybe it's not. I don't know. I really don't want to bother with opening the doors, but I'll open them as much as they allow me themselves. So I really don't want to force them too much, and because I don't want to break them. So there's your door opening feature. Not the best interiors in there, but it's fine. Let's close the doors. And the hood is also, I think, openable. It just looks a bit like it doesn't really want to. Yeah. Ooh. That was weird. I think it does open, but I'm actually I don't want to mess with it, so I'm not going to. I have nothing to hook in there quite like to open. I do have my little like plastic tool that helps me to open stuff, but I really don't think this. Actually, I think I see glue. Maybe I don't know. Yeah, I'm not gonna force it to open it. I'm just gonna leave it. So sorry if you wanted to see what's under there. I don't even know if it's openable. But it's a separately made piece. Yeah. That's not bad. Not the biggest fan of this charger. Like, I preferred all the others that came before it. This body style, it feels like it's very flat and stretched. That's what it feels like, but to each their own. I wanted at least one example in my collection, so got that one. So I'm okay. It has some rolling issues. Yeah. Okay. Well, there you have it, guys. Hope you liked the video. Leave a like if you did. Subscribe. And let's keep on going. And I really do appreciate everybody who joined me, subscribed and stuff like that. Seeing that I went over the 300 last year was at least 300 subscribers is already makes me feel much better. Everybody who comments, thank you very much. I do read sooner or later. I do read all the comments. There's not much there. I know there's like up to three usually comments that I usually get, but still, and if I like the comment, of course I will leave a like or a heart. So yeah, thanks for all this support who has actually watched my stuff. And yeah, let's keep on going, let's keep on growing. So
See you in the next one. Ciao.